learnt how to sort objects into different groups, and you did this by using your 5 senses. Could you please remind me what they are?
They are sight, smell, taste, touch and hear.
Excellent, good job. What we're going to do today is use your 5 senses to group these objects into solids or liquids. But before we do that, you need to understand what a solid is and what a liquid is. So what do you think a solid might be?
I think it's hard.
Yeah. What else?
You'd be able to pick it up.
Yeah, you could pick it up. That's a good point. What would it feel like? What else might it feel like?
It could be squishy.
Yeah, squishy. What's an example of a solid?
An apple.
An apple.
Table.
A table. Okay, that's some good examples. So when we're talking about a solid, we're talking about an object with a definite shape. And they can be hard, a solid can be hard, but it also can be flexible. So on this table in front of you, could you please tell me any of these objects that you think might be a flexible solid and why?
Like the Play-Doh.
Why? Yeah, why do you think that would be?
Because you can like pull it apart.
Yeah, excellent.
And this also could be.
Yeah, cool, excellent. Pipe cleaner as well. What about liquids? How might a liquid feel?
Cold.
Anything else?
Runny.
Yeah. Something else?
Slimy.
Yeah. What's an example?
Like milk.
Milk.
Slime.
Slime, that's a good one. Something else?
Water.
Okay. Okay, what we're going to do now is you're going to sort these objects on the table into solids or liquids for me. So you're going to decide whether it's a solid or a liquid. Excellent. So why do you think the Play-Doh is a solid?
Because you can pick it up.
Yeah. And why do you think water is a liquid?
Because it's cold and it can move around and stuff.
It can move around. Excellent. What I'm going to do now is just focus directly on these solids. We're only going to be looking at solids. And we're going to be talking about how we might physically change a solid. So if I want to physically change this Play-Doh, I'm going to show you how I would do it. So I'm going to physically change it. So what have I done? What does it look like now?
Flat.
And what did it look like before?
Moldy or...
Yeah, so do you think I've made a new object, something new?
Yes.
Yeah, why do you think it's something new?
Because it doesn't look like it used to.
Okay, so it looks different. Well, that's what most people think, but when we're talking about physical change, if I was physically changing an object, I'm purely just changing its appearance or its shape. I haven't added anything to the Play-Doh, I haven't taken anything away, I've just changed what it looks like. So if I did the same with this pipe cleaner, I'm going to ask you to physically change that for me. How might you physically change its appearance?
You could twist it,
Yeah.
bend it.
Excellent. Twist it or bend it, that's a good point. So we're going to make a little list now about how we might physically change these objects. I want you to think about how we would change this rock, one way we could change this Play-Doh, and a way we could change the pipe cleaner.
You could break the rock like half.
Yeah? How would you do that?
Like smash it.
Smash it. What about the Play-Doh?
Squish it.
Yeah, squish it. What if you wanted to make it flat? What would you do?
Push it down.
Yeah.
Flatten it.
What about this pipe cleaner here?
Bend it, twist it.
So bend it and twist it. What about the stick? What can we do to this stick to only physically change it? We only want to change what it looks like.
Snap it.
Yeah, you can snap it. Good point. So now what we're going to do is you have some basic knowledge of how to determine if something is a solid or a liquid. We're going to use this information to physically change some chocolate, some coconut oil and some water. And we're going to do this by melting it. So we're going to either heat it up, we're going to freeze it, and that's what we're going to do for our next experiment.